We are driving down the lane into Season 4 of NBA 2K25. And leading the fast break is OKC superstar Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy. Here are the starters for Utah. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. And it's George in at the point. And for Phoenix, Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the 3. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Jones against George. Pass to Kessler. Back to George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Here's Durant. No good off the back of the rim. Utah with the ball. Here's Sexton, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Durant. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
You're cutting after setting the pick. Durant just positions himself well to score in these situations.
George against Jones. George with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Jones from outside. Utah grabs the miss. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
The first free throw is good. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker would be regarded as the best. After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. The best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Well, the way Markkanen plays inside is exactly what that coaching staff wants.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Markkanen hits them both. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Durant, no good. The Jazz have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shots.
Free throw is good from Durant. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
That one drops for him. Sexton's got 6 points.
Some very clever ball handling from Sexton, getting himself some room to work with.
Outside for Booker. Back to Plumlee. And yep, it's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
George passes to Kessler. George against Jones. George's shot is off. Suns trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Durant. And another basket for Phoenix.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Pass to Clarkson. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Beal outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Deflected. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Morris down low, and it's in there.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Jazz leading by 3. Here's Collier. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Collier. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Morris down low. Six on the shot clock. Here's Iguodala, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Takes it inside. Shot's good by Collier. Collier's got 5.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Here's Iguodala to the paint. Here's Nurkic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
Clarkson for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Pass to Iguodaro. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring for one. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wing. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the point guard position.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes a first. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Pass to Collins. Markkanen outside. Now George. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Beal into the lane.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
The Jazz shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. Pass to Kessler. Outside for Sexton. Launches it. The Suns clear it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
Decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
Utah trailing here. George with it. And that one's long. Beal left side. Collins with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Jones against George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Tyus Jones.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
An intriguing young talent. George's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. And stolen by Sexton. And here's the fast break. The finish! And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
The flat-out speed of Colin Sexton. Steals the ball and gets up the court fast to score.
Will stand since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022. The Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Durant, excellent D there from Collins. The Jazz have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance point.
George drives in. And the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Here's Booker. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Collins finds George. Now here's Sexton. 23 points for him last game against Miami.
Well, and he was also
Sexton
doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Booker. Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz.
The Jazz.
And Utah calls time here. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
A line change here for Utah. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Suns, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. And of course, there's Utah, 8 games back.
Well, right now for the Suns, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
Yeah, well, the franchise is in flux a little bit, and anyone who's faced a rebuild knows how frustrating it can be.
Morris for 3. Sinks it from distance. Morris has got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Outside, Williams. On the take. Back to Eubanks. Pass to Filipowski. 4 on the clock. For 3, Collier. They get the rebound. Eubanks. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team foul.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Drew Eubanks. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree. Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Okogie, the pass to Dunn. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns lead by 4. Inside, Dunn. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
It's stolen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Jordan Clarkson.
Now just a 1-point Suns lead. Dunn left side. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Phoenix out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on
Big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They came together in the second period and managed to claw their way to a 1-point lead. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
They run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. You don't have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
They've got Tyus Jones, Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Jazz trail by 3. Now Sexton, 10 points for him. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Durant. Utah grabs the miss. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Dunn with a steal. And they're running. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the 3-point play. That one on Kessler.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Phoenix making a switch here. Beal's checked in.
1 shot.
Free throw's good from Durant. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Sexton misses.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
For 3, Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Phoenix making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in for George. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Durant inside. Collins there. Utah grabs the miss. And here's Markkanen. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. And stolen by Booker. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Durant. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Drives to the hoop, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, when a 7-footer like Kessler goes on the drive, it spells trouble for any defense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback. Just a dynamic scoring guard.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Williams comes in for John Collins. Clarkson's checked in for Larry Markkinen. And it's Collier in for Sexton.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
Here's Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Suns, Monte Morris. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good for Morris. And that's good as he hits both shots. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Clarkson. He's got 9. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yusuf Nurkic.
That's his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul. Two minutes remaining in the
right
third.
side,
2
Williams.
minutes.
Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
The assist.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Beal, the pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, Beal with a great read out of the 2-man game, just dropping a dime.
A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter here. Clarkson passes to Filipowski, and Beal comes to help. Clarkson for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Shots blocked. Tries again. And the layup is good. Iguodala's gotten his second bucket.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson up top, guarded by Morris. Here's Filipowski, still without a bucket. Here's Collier. The kick out to Williams. And it's off from 3-point range. The Suns on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Second chance effort. And Beal with the lay-in. Beal's got 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Clarkson. Iguodala grabs a miss. Iguodala's got rebound number 7 tonight. Beal surveying the D. from deep. Connects from downtown. 9 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that.
And so it's Phoenix, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. And it's Kessler in at the 5.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Nurkic with the ball. Back to Durant. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Sexton. Excellent D there from Booker.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 18.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
Jones from outside. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And it's Nurkic with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. On the wing, Durant. Collins defending. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 16. George finds Markkanen. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Jones against George. Nurkic passes to Jones. And the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Stolen by Jones. Here's Nurkic. That's in. Coming off of the assist from Jones. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Booker, the pass to Nurkic. The offensive rebound. Booker, good.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Outside Jones. It's Booker on the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And that game against the Wizards, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Phoenix leading by 18. Outside Durant. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Collins. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Nurkic with some nice D. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
George passes to Collins. Sexton finds George.
2 minutes remaining
Going
in the
inside.
game. 2 minutes.
And here's Collins for three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Well, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are. Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Kevin Durant.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Utah foul. Colin Sexton. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Booker. On offense, here's Utah. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. That one goes in.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Iguodala grabs a miss. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Booker. And the layup is good off the glass.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here's Collier. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you, fans, for being here to support your team.
Now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce.
We look forward to seeing you again soon.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in a pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.